Wait, did he have a line? It says he was voiced by someone in this movie.
May have had like one.
What? Did he have a line? Did he say something towards the end? I don't remember. Maybe he says something.
He probably just says, Denver just says, do this, and he's like, yokai.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe he said something to Qui-Gon Jinn at the end. I don't know.
No, he didn't say fucking shit.
I don't remember. I don't remember fucking anything.
He didn't say fucking shit.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying jack shit. Yeah, he might have a couple lines or something. He plays the Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, that makes sense.
I did not know that. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, so he's the guy he's the Headless Horseman, not Christopher Walken when he has his head. That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, good for him.
That's really neat. Oh yeah, because he was Toad also, like right after that. Yeah, what was he in TV? Okay, so TV was later. Okay. Yeah, so that pretty much did launch his career, it seems. Maybe he, at least on Wikipedia, there's not much before that. He was apparently in Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Which I can't remember. Was that actually well received, or was it?
Oh God, no! Holy fuck, no! That second one, that was considered one of the worst movies ever.
Sorry, I for some reason thought the Annihilation was that TV thing they did, or didn't they do something recently for it, like a live action?
That was like, I mean, recently. That was like 3 or 4 years ago, right, or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, no. This was Annihilation. Like, that's the second movie.
No, you're right. No, I totally forgot.
The one that was considered like one of the worst movies ever.
Yeah, no. That movie is ass. It took me a minute to realize what the mistake I had just made in assuming which film that was.
Yeah, no. Wait, what? There was a King... I don't remember this movie at all.
There's what now?
There's a King of Fighters movie?
What?
When I don't remember this movie at all. Did this come out in America? I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, no.
Did I just delete this from my brain? It was so bad? I don't remember this movie. Is this really like an American film? Release date... Well, that has Canada listed as release date. Why do I care about that?
Wow, dude. Rude.
I don't remember this movie at all. Was released direct to DVD in the United States. No wonder I can't believe it. I've never heard of this movie.
Huh. It's probably just that bad.
Apparently he plays Rugal in this movie. That's crazy.
That's interesting.
That is absolutely insane. I've never heard of this movie. I can't believe I've never once seen this on someone talking about just absolute shit video game movies or something. I think it's because the other ones are just so shit. But wow, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that's insane. I kind of want to watch this.
I don't know.
To see how shit tier it is, but I've never heard anyone talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I can't imagine being even bad enough to be talked.
Yeah, is this bad enough to even watch? What? Okay, so who else is in this movie? Okay, Kyo is in this movie. Mai is in this movie.
Yeah,
Nori is in this movie.
How are they gonna even do Mai?
She's on the poster. She just has a normal sexy outfit or whatever.
Okay.
Just imagine a generic sexy outfit, and that's the outfit she's wearing.
I'm not very good at imagining that. What's that?
It's this generic.
Oh god, that's so stupid.
That's why I said just imagine the most generic sexy outfit you can.
Look, I didn't know. I don't know. Look, I had to look, man. I don't know what generic and sexy are. I am on a pilgrimage right now to understand sexy.
All right, man. I mean, I'm talking objectively, scholastically sexy.
I don't even know what that means.
Academically sexy.
That's why. That's part of the pilgrimage. To understand both academically and spiritually what sexy means. How else am I going to do a series titled Sexy Sexy if I don't know what sexy is?
That's really tough, yeah.
I'm writing a book.
Yeah.
I've got a thesis.
I only scientifically
a cruel thesis.
Yes, is that along with your angel?
Yes.
So there's Kyo, Mai, Iori, Rugal is in the movie. Let's see who else. Chizuru? I'm trying to remember which fucking character that is. Some other Kusanagi that I don't fucking remember. Terry Bogard is in the movie, thankfully.
Tragic.
Oh, Mature is in the movie. That's kind of cool. Vice is in the movie. And Mr. Big. He's the villain from Art of Fighting.
Huh.
And some of what is this other one? And 96. That's interesting. Original characters include CIA agent, which I just think is funny. Mick O'Mara, Berta, Junior Agent, Scott Hanna, and Takao Iwata.
Speaking of CIA,
I just like this as CIA agent. That just kills me.
That just makes me think. So, you've seen both Hellboy movies, right? The Hellboy 1 and then Hellboy Army of Cold Army. Sorry, the Golden Army, not Army of Darkness.
I've seen them, but I have not seen them in a long time, and I only saw them both once.
Okay, so do you remember
But
that?
I did not hate them, I think.
So you remember in the first film, there's the human guy that's like playing the main character to, introduce us to Hellboy.
Yes,
And
the fish out of the water guy.
The fish out of the water guy. He's just not in the second movie at all.
You don't need him anymore.
I know, but like, he was like a protagonist. And it was like a whole thing, and I'm like, they just like he just gone, and that just bothered me. That has always bothered me. Because you were talking about just.
I didn't even remember that, honestly. I saw that movie one time, and it was on a really weird, awkward date at a movie theater. So I guess I just must have forgotten the whole movie.
No, that's fair.
To erase the rest of that evening from my mind.
Totally understandable. Totally natural. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
But no, it was just weird. Like, I was just thinking about that because I was just like, because you were talking about, including original characters, including CIA agent.
Let's see, criticism. Beyond Hollywood gave the film a negative review, saying that the movie, quote, wastes a lot of unnecessary time trying to convince itself that the audience needs to know everything there is to know about its history. Parentheses. We don't, by the way. When it should have just accepted that it's a movie based on a 2D fighting game, spend 10 minutes tops on explanations, and get to the fighting already. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think
this makes it sound really bad. Let's see. Felix Vasquez Jr. of Cinema Crazed gave the film 1.5 out of 4 stars, commenting, "Yet another semi-classic video game from the 90s is butchered into yet another half-assed, lazily made film." Yeah, this movie sounds bad. I'd rather watch Mortal Kombat again.
Yeah, honestly.
The first Mortal Kombat is actually pretty cool. I actually like that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a, quote, good movie, but it's probably easily in the top, 5 video game movies or something. Probably top 10, it might be. But, I mean, it's somewhere under both, Sonic and the Super Mario Brothers movie. So... What?
Sorry, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Dude, I love that movie. I don't care. I love it.
No, don't worry.
That movie basically opened the gates anyway to video game movies.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I understand its cultural relevance and everything, but it's still not great.
No, it's not a good movie, but I love that movie.
Yeah.
I also love that the guy playing Mario didn't even know it was based off of anything until his kid told him. I think halfway through filming.
Yeah,
something like that.
That makes that much sense.
Yeah. Also, it does give us Mario and Luigi's canon names.
Mario.
Luigi Mario. That's their canon names. Why would it be in the movie if it wasn't canon?
It's true.
That's their actual official names.
It's true.
So.
Oh god, it's such shit.
Yeah. That movie is not good, but it is fun to watch in my opinion. Because it's just so dumb. Trust the fungus.
Trust it.
Trust the fungus.
And where the fuck is Sabo at? What happened?
I know, right? Dude, can we get back to what went down at the Reverie? Like, please?
So, I did some research.
Uh-huh.
And after Luffy gets a new power-up...
Yeah?
In a fight. And it's a major fight. So I'm talking about, like, Rob Lucci.
Yeah.
Talking about Doflamingo.
Yeah, all the big stuff.
All the big stuff. After Luffy gets the new form, 7 chapters. We have 7 chapters of this fight left.
Oh, interesting. So that's pretty much like every time?
Pretty much.
That's really interesting. Huh.
It's about 7 chapters. Something has like gone. Anytime something goes wrong in the middle of the fight, is part of that 7 chapters too. So, like, case in point with Rob Lucci's fight, Luffy gets Gear 3. It works for a while, but then he shrinks. And then he's like defeated, and then that's when Usopp shows up.
Yeah.
So that whole part takes about 7 chapters. After that, for him to beat Rob Lucci.
Okay.
Then we had with Doflamingo, he shows Gear 4, loses it.
Yeah.
Then I have to hold down Doflamingo for 4 minutes, 7 chapters, and then he beats him.
Okay. Interesting.
Usually it takes about 7 chapters before a reversal happens, basically. That's usually his pacing.
Okay.
At least that's what I did while I was on desk instead of helping patrons because there was no one there.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I was like, because I was thinking about...
7's a good number anyway.
Well, because I was thinking about the One Piece print, and I was like, okay, well, we'll probably know who if
Yamato
joins, probably...
we'll know sometime in the summer.
In the summer, and I was like, okay, well, I would really like to be able to have this print before our big con rush in the summer.
Yeah.
But that's probably just not going to happen, just because I don't want to...
Even just drawing it will take a while.
It'll take about a couple of streams.
Bro, it's going to take more than that.
I know, but you get the point.
Yeah.
The point, a couple is a lot.
Yeah. This is going to take quite a while for each piece, because they're going to look good. You better not skimp.
I would never.
So.
Not for One Piece. I'm skip for One Piece.
But
so, like, basically it's roughly 7 chapters is how much time we have left on this fight.
Okay.
Before Oda is, like, probably done with it.
That makes sense. That's plenty of chapters, too, for the fight, to be honest. Especially if it's just focused. Yeah.
Because even with, even with the Doflamingo one, that fight still had, like, a whole bunch of other stuff going on in the background.
Yeah.
They had to, like, talk about the birdcage. There was a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
People were using all their powers just to stop it.
Yeah, so... Okay. So, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the arc feels like it wants to end soon anyway.
Yeah, because we're...
they beat Big Mom, they beat, all the, Tobiropo. Yeah, they beat everyone except Kaido. Kaido and Orochi.
Yeah, and Orochi just is on fire. Right now. He is on fire now. I think he's done.
There's a chance maybe the burning somehow helps him, But, even then, he was never, the most serious threat, because,
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy when you first saw that he was, the Yamato no Orochi fruit.
Yeah, it's interesting that, he has such a cool devil fruit, but, he's such a shitty, person, character, kind of. He's not,
He's definitely...
how good is he going to do in an actual fight?
Yeah, he's just more there to be, posturing kind of type.
Yeah, how good is he going to do in an actual fight is my thing.
Yeah, his whole motif is that it's, a posturing sort of thing, and he's very fake in terms of strength and anything.
Yeah, so I don't know how he's going to do in an actual fight.
Probably not very well.
So there might be something still left with him. I mean, he did just catch on fire, so we don't really know. But it's pretty much just Kaido. There's a bunch of randos, all the rando minions that are left over, and Kaido. That's it. And if they beat Kaido, you best believe those randos aren't going to do shit.
They can't do shit.
Yeah, so you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of about it.
Yeah.
It's beat Kaido, make sure the shit doesn't crash into the capital. That's just the last 2 things left, I think, right?
Pretty much, yeah. All I know is also that, if we do have any... after the fight, we probably have a small flashback for more of Kaido's backstory.
There's going to be somewhere we're getting more of Kaido's backstory, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really necessary.
Definitely, because, we don't know much about how he got the fish fruit.
All we know is he,
escaped from that facility, right?
Yeah.
Because that was where he got King from.
Yeah. So there's like a whole bunch of stuff we kind of only know a little bit about.
Yeah.
So that's where we're like at, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you.
But yeah, that's why I was like, how many more chapters do we probably have of this?
Yeah,
And
I feel like Wano's pretty much gonna be wrapped up this year. Like,
yeah,
it would be like it's hard for me to believe someone when they're like Wano isn't over by the end of December. I'd be like, really?
No.
Huh. You know,
I would be definitely much more hard pressed to believe that One Piece would be like, you know, at least at the next, like they would be finished in terms of like by the end of the year they're gonna be doing the party.
Yeah.
The usual like party thing
At the end of the arc.
Yeah. And then there'll be like something that where they'll be talking about like what else is going on in the world.
And they gotta like maybe get away from the world government since everyone's like right outside Wano.
No, they all got destroyed. Remember?
Are they all destroyed yet? I know Zunishi's out there.
Zunisha's, yeah. I think they're fine.
They'll probably have to leave. Yeah, I guess the world government can't do shit against that fool. So
No.
what are they gonna do against that thing?
No, they're just gonna...
Oh, my ankle! Fuck! Damn, my ankles just got Buster called. You know? Like, shit, I'm gonna need like a band-aid.
We'll need a band-aid after this.
You know? Like, yeah, I mean, he's like 1,000 feet tall or some shit, so it's gonna be tough to beat him.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they'll probably have to leave.
Yeah, they probably won't be able to like hang out for too long. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Like,
I mean, the crew isn't gonna stick around for long anyway. They never really do.
yeah, all I
They're
know...
always off to the next adventure.
Pretty much. All I know is that it's going to be really funny when they get onto the ship and they have a stowaway.
Yeah.
And it's either going to be Carrot or Yamato.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fucking the same thing again with when Odin was like, let me join your ship.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I feel like it has to be Yamato.
Yeah, because Yamato's going to be like... Because Yamato even like said to Straw, "Is like I want to join your ship, get on your ship."
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
so
I'm Odin, so I'm gonna get on there.
Yeah,
these damn Odin stands.
These damn Odin stands, man.
Damn Odin stands. So.
Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna go back for. They're gonna have to want to get on this ship. Like, come on, like that's.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's gonna be a thing. And if anything, Luffy's gonna probably throw them off.
That'd be pretty fun.
Because like that'd be about it though. Like Luffy would just be annoyed. It's like, hey, you didn't get on here properly. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I do love that part when Robin actually did that. That was pretty fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fucking Usopp's, I'll alert the Navy. Please get off the ship.
Yeah. But no, I'm pretty sure Wano should be done by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll probably see it finished before like June, maybe summer. It's tough.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what all they got that Oda has left that he wants to tell us in this arc.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because it's already like been pretty deep stuff.
Yeah, like just that alone.
So
this last chapter, man.
Yeah, just everything that's gone on already
is a lot.
Is a lot for one arc.
Yeah.
So, and this arc's been going for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I remember like someone was talking about it and they were like, it's crazy to believe that it's been like a year. I think they said like around this time last year or something was when like Sanji was fighting the Spider-Girl or some shit. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like I read that in a comment.
Oh,
and I was like, is that true? Has it been that long? So, I have to go back and check what was going on a year ago. I might just do that right now.
Yeah, I was like, you got...
Like, how long has this been going on? Because there have been, like, more breaks and other stuff, but...
Yeah, COVID caused an interesting shift in the editorial department.
I don't remember. Does Mangaka have all of One Piece?
Yeah, they do. Okay. No, well, most of it. I don't know if they have that point where it's like actually updated though at the right date though, because
oh, that's true. Yeah, there's like a big line of fucking chapters that were dumped on like December of last year.
Yeah, so
let's just see what we've got.
You can actually just go to the wiki.
Oh, you're right. I could do that.
Yeah, the wiki actually has release dates.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. One piece chapters. Here we go. 116 to now.
So the one you'd want to look.
What do we got? So I've got December.
Because you said it was this time last year, so that.
So actually, I need to go back some.
So you need to go sometime in March of 2021.
Yeah. Let's see. What were we up to in March of 2021?
Getting over COVID. No, that was in January.
Yeah. Right. September. Oh, these are from volumes, though. It's not their original. It's not their original release date, though.
I mean, if you just go straight to the chapter.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have it where I can click on each chapter on like Wikipedia. I'd have to go. I guess the One Piece wiki.
The actual One Piece wiki is what I said.
Yeah. Well, I just like typed it in and like the first page I went to on the wiki on the One Piece Wikipedia was like I didn't want to flip through it because it was like not like the easy way to find it.
I guess, yeah. Just
like when it just brought me to the middle of a page, and I was like, "This is not what I was looking for. I don't want to fuck with this." I know Wikipedia will have that also, but it depends on like whoever sets it up. So let's see. Let's go to like Wano. Where we start that. So Wano starts at like 909. Which was released back in like 2018. So yeah, that's been quite a bit.
Yes, I remember we were specifically at Delta H Con when they finally made it to Wano.
No. We were at A-Con.
No, it was definitely...
We were A-Con or A-Fest, and it was right after that because we went there and we were talking with people about how it just became Wano.
Yeah.
But it was like the middle of the night.
Yeah,
I think A-Con.
No, it was definitely at Delta H Con.
No, because we were at the hotel with Jacob and everyone.
No. It was
It
was definitely Delta H Con because that was the first time we just screamed out Wano.
Yeah, that's because we did that with the dude.
No,
but it was like we just got to Wano.
Yeah, we did just get to Wano. That was at that point.
Like the week before that.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Okay.
All right.
But I'm not gonna find this actual fucking list of chapters on here.
You just go to the arc.
Yeah, hold on. Just takes to the middle of this page. Wiki. There it is. Okay. Okay, so it is at the bottom of the JoJo Wiki. Okay, so we're gonna just find. Let's just go back like 40 chapters to chapter 1000. Let's see where we were at. So chapter 1000 is from January of last year. Okay, so we're getting close. Let's go with like 110. Okay, chapter 110 is from April 12th of last year.
So we went to go a little bit too far.
So we'll go back a little bit. Let's go back to like 107. 107 is from March 15th.
It's close enough.
So let's go one more forward. 108. Okay.
Because there might have been a break.
March
there.
29th.
Okay, great.
Right,
so
March
it's definitely close enough.
Okay, which chapter is this here?
Definitely on close enough status.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this was when that, the drawing of Odin appeared.
Drawing of Odin. What does that mean?
Remember when Conjuro was, like, revealed to be the traitor?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the fake Odin showed up
Yeah.
in front of the scabbards.
Yeah.
So this was that chapter, which also, what else was happening in this chapter? And then the 5 supernova, yeah, and this is when it was like everyone was fighting Big Mom and Kaido on the roof.
Okay.
It was like around then. So that's what was happening in this exact chapter. So...
I don't recall when the Sanji fight then is.
Yeah, I don't remember when this is around there. Color spread. Okay. Maybe it was... So maybe this is even... It was back further than that.
Because the fight I'm thinking of, the chapter is titled "Wings of the Pirate King," because that's when Robin says that he's the wings of the Pirate King.
Yeah, because this is still like before. Shit. What is this one? Oh yeah, okay. So the next chapter after that is when they like trapped Zeus in a little box.
Yeah.
And Zoro fucked up the other one, the other cloud.
Yeah, Hera.
No, Prometheus. Wasn't that the other cloud?
The other cloud?
The sun guy.
The sun is the Prometheus.
Yeah, the sun thing that was floating around. Because Hera was later.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the only other cloud is Hera.
Yeah, my bad. There was 2. Yeah, for some reason I was like thinking of them as 2 clouds. There's a sun and a cloud.
Yeah.
I was just like, the cloud's fucking partner, you know? Like,
I am Zeus.
I love that shit. Oh my god, Nami, give me a name. Alright, Cotton. I am Zeus. Like,
your name is shit?
That was so funny. Fuck, that was funny. So it's actually even farther back than that.
Yeah.
Because that's before that fight.
It's crazy how it's like a lot happens, but technically, like in universe time, it's not a lot.
No.
You know? It's always like that in manga.
Yeah.
In these types.
Yeah, weekly serialization. Just in serializations anyway.
Yeah.
Like, Jujutsu Kaisen's been going on for a while, but like most of the time it's only gone like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because everything's like, you know,
focused on this one event, you know? Yeah. And I mean, if you think about it, like a lot can happen in 10 minutes, especially if it's like, you know, you're really focusing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, there was some stuff like that in the movie I was thinking about. Like how I liked where it would take like the full time doing stuff. I thought was kind of interesting. Like things were happening a little slower, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I felt like there wasn't as much like, you know, they would hang on stuff more.
Yeah.
And that helped the movie feel a bit more real, you know, in my opinion.
And the pacing is just a bit better that way.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
There were some scenes like that where I was like, oh, interesting.
Honestly, it also had the most realistic car chase in all of film.
That was a really good car chase.
Come on!
That was really funny how he just got up to traffic and was so pissed off.
Oh, yeah, no, that's how it makes it so real.
yeah. It was crazy how much rain there was.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that must have been so tough to film. Like, all the stunt drivers and everything.
Oh, yeah, no, that must have been rough.
Yeah, I was like, man, how'd they get this much fucking rain there? How many rain machines they got hooked up? How much of this shit is going, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's probably wild. It is probably wild. All the shit they had to do to get it to work just right.
Yeah, I'd like to see the behind the scenes on that. I bet that's pretty neat.
Yeah, what's really weird though is speaking of like Batman films, Christopher Nolan, he makes pretty good films, and he usually is pretty good about trying to use practical effects in a lot of the stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's why I kind of like his films a lot better, because they're not CG monstrosities most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not like, you know, the first two Batman movies weren't that bad.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think. I was thinking about them in terms of, because we're talking about that car chase scene specifically.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a car chase scene in Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah, and that was like really well done too.
Yeah, but it's the way it's done is a lot more scripted.
Oh, it's like very calculated.
Yeah, it's a very calculated thing, because like the cars blow up.
It doesn't feel as real.
The cars blow up in specific ways that don't feel as natural.
It's cinematic.
Yeah, it's
meant to be cinematic,
No,
not to be realistic.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's an interesting comparison between the two.
I was actually like, while it was happening, I was thinking of it compared to that scene as well.
Yeah,
like in real time, I was thinking of it compared to that scene.
And that is an interesting comparison to make, because like they're both taking a different approach to a car chase scene.
Yeah.
But they're both kind of doing the same thing, where it's very crazy and there's explosions. But I think where the Batman does better than Dark Knight is the realism of it. The more kind of chaotic element of it is because it feels more like, oh yeah, this could definitely happen.
Yeah, exactly. Because the other thing was that, I mean, they had like, you know, there's like no cars on the street in the other one.
No, there's not.
For the most part.
Yeah, and also because it was like, you know, they only had...
I think in the movie, I mean, they had kind of blocked off the streets anyway or something, right? Since they were doing something. I can't remember if that's like in the plot. Like, there's a reason for why there's not as many cars. But I don't remember, because I haven't seen that movie in like, you know, a decade or whatever.
I'm going to just... I haven't either, but I'm going to take the liberties that are given to me as a person on the internet and say I do know what happened.
So...
and that it was just...
I mean, it's obviously because it's in a movie.
Yeah, but like, I think there was no real actual reason. It was just because, like, it's a movie. I don't think there's any
I don't
canon reason, but...
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I'm going to claim that I remember.
But it's not... No car chase is as, like, blatantly the streets are closed off as the car chase from... Shit, what? I don't remember the specific James Bond movie, but it's the one where he has the big car chase in Vegas on the Strip.
Oh,
and the whole Strip is lined with everyone watching the street. They're all standing there watching the car chase.
Yeah.
There's not... Because those people were not extras. They were not anything. That was all the people in Vegas at the time.
Yeah.
So it's really funny. Everyone is glued to the fucking car chase.
Yeah, no, that's really rough.
It's just funny. Because they had closed down the Strip and everything to film it, you know?
Yeah.
So it just looks funny to see. My dad pointed that out to me, and I've never unseen it. He's like, look in the background. He's like, you can see everyone is watching this. He's like, because they closed the Strip down when they filmed this.
Yeah. Well, like how in, what was it, Taxi Driver, that scene where he's like, I'm walking here. That's actually just a cab that got on the wrong set.
Yeah.
And you know that fucker got fired. At least you can hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like shit like that.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny to think about. Like, it's not bad in that case, but it's just really fun. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow, everyone really is just standing there watching this car chase.
Yeah, because again, like, that's why I liked this car chase comparatively better to the Christopher Nolan version. Because again, you're probably going to draw comparisons, because again, it's the same character.
Batman movie, yeah.
And then they're both, you know, trying to do a live action in a more realistic setting as well. Mm-hmm. Which, again, sad, because now you can't do Mr. Freeze, probably.
Yeah, right.
Or you can't do...
Poison Ivy. I mean, you could maybe do a Poison Ivy, but she couldn't be as, like, magical. I would use the word magic, you know, to describe Poison Ivy. She's not actually magic. Well, maybe now she's, I don't know. She's got plant DNA or whatever. I don't remember her news.
It's pseudoscience.
It's pseudoscience, so it's basically magic.
Yeah.
You know? Like, Poison Ivy is like pseudo-magic character, you know? So, like, you could still do some stuff with that, but not the, like, stuff where she's just, like, talks to a plant and does something, probably. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
She could, you know, obviously poison people with stuff, you know, in plants, but it'd be a little more low to the ground. But yeah, Mr. Freeze, that character feels like really impossible in this universe.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze,
Clayface, like you said earlier.
Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, which is fine. Ra's
al Ghul, I think, could probably still work though, just because like Ra's al Ghul's magic is like outside of Gotham. And I don't think they would add it. I don't think they would add it, but like I feel like he's probably the only character that could fit in there. But
no, I'm gonna say
I don't think they'll do him.
I'm gonna make a hard no on him.
I don't think they would do it though.
I'm gonna make a hard no on him just because the Lazarus Pit is a stupid thing that should never have been made.
Yeah, I don't think they would do it, but
also because what was it? He was in Batman Begins.
He was in Batman Begins as well. So I don't think they'd go back.
That's just so weird that he was the villain of Batman Begins.
Yeah.
That was just dumb. That was not good. Because it was Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, and you're like, alright, yeah, I believe this is Ra's al Ghul, sure.
Yeah, it's funny because Liam Neeson wanted to play Ra's al Ghul on The Arrow, but he was filming, like, one of the Taken movies. Or is it Taken? Is him? Yeah. Like the 30th one or whatever, so he couldn't make it. And I think because apparently he just really likes that character. And so it's just funny to think that, like, that show would have had him on there if he could have made it.
Yeah. But yeah, schedule on.
Yeah, it is weird because it's, like, kind of makes sense because, like, Batman trained with him and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's weird that he's, like, immediately then the character that he fights, versus, like, normally they have a long history. And, because he gets with, like, Ra's al Ghul's daughter and stuff like that. So it's like to cut that out like right at the beginning of your franchise.
Yeah, it's a
little interesting.
It's definitely a choice, and it's not one I would prefer in a film series.
Yeah,
like that, especially when you're trying to,
And who was he paired with? Like the Mad Hatter, right?
No,
who was that?
It wasn't the Mad Hatter.
No, it was the Scarecrow.
It was the Scarecrow.
They're kind of similar in where they both have a like mind thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Scarecrow.
Yeah, the Scarecrow is a bit. That has to be like their interpretation of the Scarecrow as much. I preferred a bit closer to the comics and
the animated series is the best Scarecrow.
Now, if you were to get for a live action film, do you know who voices Scarecrow in the animated series?
I completely forgot, but I know it's someone who's actually pretty good.
Herbert West from a Reanimator film.
That's who it was. Yes, that's who it was.
I was like, man, I think he's too old in the sense of like it'd be kind of weird to see Scarecrow. Like I just want him to do it because
that guy's just cool.
That guy's just a great actor. Also, he's got a really good voice for it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I just remember being terrified of him as a kid because
he was a cool villain.
Yeah. And I really liked him in Arkham Asylum because that's also something else that I was thinking about, too, is a lot of the fights felt like Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I thought of that, too. Like when I was just like, I was like, man, this is just like beating up people in Arkham Asylum and shit like that.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, like,
because they're just beating up people.
Like, yeah, because he's just, like, again, like, the choreography is very felt like less scripted in the sense of the word. Mm-hmm. It was just much more like
it wasn't filled with like tons of highly choreographed fights.
Yeah, that was like the big
those type of movies.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like the Star Wars films like with the prequels because those lightsaber fights became much more scripted and shit.
They don't feel like a real sword fighter.
Yeah, no, because like again, most sword fights don't go like to hit the other person's sword. You're trying to hit the person. Yeah,
and I feel like with a lightsaber, you would not fucking fight like that at all. Like, lightsaber would be way more for, like, fencing, like Obi-Wan and Darth Maul did. Because all I have to do is, like, touch you, and it's going to burn you.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not going to want to get up close.
So, sorry, you said Obi-Wan and Darth Maul.
My bad. Not Darth Vader.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Darth Maul earlier.
No, I just wanted to clarify to make sure that we were on the same page.
No, Obi-Wan and Darth Vader when they fight. Because they fight a little more, like, farther away from each other.
Yeah.
Because again, like, if I just, like, nick you with this lightsaber, like, that's gonna burn like fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Just wanted to make sure, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I accidentally just said the wrong name because we were talking about everyone and everything.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, like, that fight, I actually like that fight still.
Yeah.
Because it's just two clunky old dudes fighting each other, but it also feels much more realistic.
Yeah.
Than, like, I'm gonna do 17 backflips and hit you with a thing, and then we're gonna like do a thing, and we're gonna do a thing, and then we're gonna be like high ground, you know, like in that fight, you know, where they're like, they're doing the force thing against each other.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel that like it's kind of weird because I know it's like a Jedi's supposed to basically just be a space samurai, but once you have the force, I feel like it would be weird to fight kind of the same way like that.
Yeah. Again, you have to be very... Yeah. Whenever you do, like, weird magic systems, you have to be kind of like the Brandon Sanderson approach and be smart about it and start adding rules and things like that in.
Because also, I never... Like, there's not enough times where someone would just, like, try to just grab someone with the force from, like, 30 feet away, it felt like. You know, like how you do in the games?
Oh, yeah.
Where you just, like, grab people and throw them. It's like, you know... Why would Obi-Wan walk down there to fight him and whatever, you know, and then set up a fight when he could have just, like, tried to force shit him from, like, 30 feet away or something? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
I know they do some stuff kind of like that and, you know, things, but...
I do know that
it just feels like I would have spec'd way more into that and less getting up close to get slashed by my opponent's lightsaber.
I mean, yeah, but again, that's like a lot of people like would theory. What was it? When they do like their theory posts or whatever they call that, they usually talk about like how it wouldn't make it would if they were constantly using the force over and over again, it would just be it would wear too much.
Yeah, it could be.
And also, like, if you have the force too, you can push back.
Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, I don't know exactly how you're defending against this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know either. Again, it's one of those things that, like, how does Superman fly faster?
Exactly. It's in the same vein of, like, if you think about it too much, it doesn't work or something like that.
It's got cruising speed.
I feel like if my opponent has a sword that, like, just needs to touch me to, like, burn my flesh off, I'm probably not going in for close quarters combat.
Yeah. Or at least not trying to. Because then again, he also, like, he can dodge the bullets or pump the bullets and send them away at me, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn it, what do I even do?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
I feel like, fighting in that kind of universe is really weird.
Yeah. Again, it's like... It's tough because, again, it's very much just fictional.
Yeah, exactly.
And meant to sell toys and shit.
Yeah, if you think about it beyond what's on screen, it starts to break down.
Yeah, and then that's, like, sucks because, like, I actually like getting a chance to look at things and, like, think about them, like, how they would actually work and stuff like that. But most of the time, it's just like, look, it's what you see and it's what you get.
Yeah, you just gotta remember rule 3 of Zio, you know?
Pretty much. This no adult questions.
No adult questions.
But again, adult questions can be fun.
Yeah, they can be alright.
Depending on the series.
On.
Yeah, but... At least in my opinion, I think they can be fun depending on, like, what you're talking about. Like with Mythbusters. Like, Mythbusters was trying to ask the adult questions on how... these films would do... How those would actually work IRL.
Yeah, would this thing actually do this like it was in the film?
Yeah. Like when they talk about, like, we shot the gas tank and the car exploded.
Yeah.
And in actuality, that's not really how that works.
That would not happen, no.
No, and it's very interesting to see. Because they're like, all right, well, we've tried everything and it's not worked. Let's see how much we would need to make it happen.
Let's just actually put a bunch of dynamite there, you know?
Which I think is very interesting.
Yeah.
And that's definitely something worth, like, looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's when an adult question is okay.
Yeah, but they're usually also going off of, like, things that are largely based in reality.
Yeah. Again. That's what I'm saying is, like, this is when you're getting to this is okay to ask adult questions and go beyond.
I think it just needs some basis in reality, though, because if you start asking, like, we're talking about all the weird Star Wars questions, it's like, well, none of it's real.
Yeah.
It doesn't use real-world physics. It's just magic, you know?
I do love my Superman cruising speed.
Yeah, I love that fucking joke about that. You know? It's like one arm and a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
Like...
It's like, just tell me how that works, and I'll tell you what pussy.
I fucking love it. That's Daniel Tosh, right?
Yeah, that's Daniel Tosh. That's another guy kind of fell off.
That guy's so funny. He used to have that show where he'd watch internet videos.
I don't know if he still has it.
That shit was so funny, too.
Yeah, that stuff was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. I think that guy was hilarious.
I remember he got into flack because he made a rape joke at one point, and then, like, fell off.
Everyone was making rape jokes.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. But that he got flack specifically for that joke.
Okay.
And
He was just the last guy to make a rape joke at the wrong time.
Pretty much, it felt like.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, yeah, probably shouldn't do that anymore then. But yeah, I was just like thrown off because like after that, you just never heard from him again, basically.
Yeah, I don't know what he's been up to. That guy was so fucking funny.
Oh yeah. You ever try to smile a frown on a wave runner?
Yeah, right.
Not possible. He's like, yeah, guys. He would. I even remember him even saying like, so my brand of humor is to take the joke as far as possible until everyone stops laughing.
Yeah.
That way you can just move on.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to do it, though, I think.
Mm-hmm. We can all move on with our lives.
Yeah, this was really good, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good picture right here.
Yep. And then after this, we got one more.
Ugh.
Should have plenty of originals by the time the next show rolls around.
Definitely.
So for actual things, I know you sent me that as a joke mainly, but there actually is a con this weekend. It's Aggie Con.
Oh, really? Oh, are we in it?
No.
Oh, okay.
We would be there now, actually.
Oh, you're right. Okay. No, I'm for some reason I'm thinking you meant like the upcoming one because it's already here. You know.
Yeah. No.
That's what I was thinking.
No, it's just funny. I was like, wait, what? No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's happening right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Well, when will then be now?
Soon.
Yeah.
One of those moments, I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's happening right now. It's called AggieCon. It's like it's in Texas.
That's like a hallway con, right? At a college?
It's at a college, but it's not in a hallway.
I could have sworn that was a hallway con.
It was eventually.
It was eventually a hallway con.
Eventually in the past, yes.
Yes, eventually once time circles back around.
It'll be a hallway con again.
Very Nietzschean style, you know.
Soon.
Soon, when we live our lives over again.
No, it's apparently it isn't a college, but it's not in a hallway. It's in a room now.
Oh, okay. I'd be much more willing to go then.
Yeah, but it's also like it's like closer to. It's like in College Station, so it's like what, only like 3-hour drive.
Yeah, so that's not that far.
Yeah, and plus like we have like Dorothy's in it, so we'd be like, oh yeah, Dorothy's there. Worst comes to worst, we get to hang out with someone we know.
Yeah, if it's not in a hallway, I'm willing to go because I have heard of that show.
Yeah,
but I thought it was a hallway show.
Oh,
they've upgraded to a room then. That's a game changer.
It looks. So the pictures I saw make it look like it's not in a hallway anymore, but I was just confused based upon like some of the pictures of the map. Because it seems like it's in multiple buildings. It seemed like.
Oh, that's weird.
Because
I mean, it's on a college campus, so.
Yeah, so that's probably why I was confused. But yeah, that's about it though. That's about how it shakes out there.
Gotcha.
Okay, but yeah.
Yeah, as long as all the kids aren't away for spring break,
Spring break.
That was a while ago, I think, right?
That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if it's there and they're there, if the kids are there.
Oh man. Been doing exercises. My arms are stiff.
Oh, that's good. This came out really well.
Stiff.
You perfectly mastered the Clockwork Orange look, though.
Thank you. I told you, he looks exactly like the fucking.
I know, he does have that vibe, kind of.
Especially when he's got like the brim,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a picture that's like that where he's like doing that thing with his hat. That's like the same thing.